What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I have some unfortunate news. Apparently, rapper PnB Rock lost his life after he was robbed at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And it happened while he was out eating with his girlfriend. And there are people who may be blaming her for it. And I'll get into that a little bit later. Because she put up the location of that they were at. You know how people when they're at restaurants and they film their food, but they never tell you where they're eating. But in this situation, she actually put up the location that they were at. And then this happens. And there are some people who don't believe it's a coincidence. But again, I'm not going to sit here and point fingers, but that's what people are trying to connect, because this wasn't the first time he had been robbed. I believe there was an attempt robbery some time ago when he was with his girlfriend, and people are wanting answers to what happened. Now, I first saw that he was robbed and he was hit. He was struck. I saw, unfortunately, there was a video where somebody was recording him in the aftermath before paramedics and police got there. He was laying on the ground. He was bleeding, and there were people around. They were trying to figure out where he was hit. Very, very disturbing. Very, very disturbing video. But it's sad because Sauce Walker, who was a rapper who was from Texas, talked about how he was robbed in California. Now, I don't know what's going on in California. It's really getting lawless out there. And California is the most liberal state in the country. The I hate police and authority. This is what's going to happen, people. People are going to be doing things. They're going to be robbing people in broad daylight. It's going to be lawlessness. And trust me, you don't want this, because it can only get worse. And it's not new that rappers are being targeted, but it is interesting how they're being targeted in a vicious manner. Like, why would you take this man's life? Why don't you just, if you're robbing him, just take his jewelry? But we're going to get into the story, so I give y'all the full gist of what's going on. This, according to TMZ, says rapper PnB Rock has died after he was struck while eating at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles with his girlfriend. The selfish rapper was pronounced deceased at an LA area hospital Monday, where he was rushed just minutes after the incident. TMZ broke the story that PnB Rock was struck Monday afternoon while dining with his baby mama, IG model Steph. Can't pronounce their last name. I'm gonna just say Steph. At a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant. A source connected to the restaurant tell us that the shooter appeared to have targeted PnB in a robbery. He posted video of himself wearing expensive jewelry earlier in the day. The suspect is still on the loose. We're told that there's surveillance video that may help lead to an arrest. Now, that's just stupid. If you know that surveillance video is around, why would you brazenly go and do this when you know you're gonna get caught, even in liberal California? PnB Rock moved to LA from Philly after signing a record deal with Atlantic Records. Following his 2014 debut mixtape, his stage name refers to a street corner in Philly, a neighborhood where he grew up, Pastoris and Bayton. Over the years, PnB Rock has collaborated with artists such as Ed Sheeran, Chance the Rapper, Wiz Khalifa, 2 Chainz, Kodak Black, Young Thug, and Boogie with the Hoodie. In addition to his numerous mixtapes, PnB Rock released 2 studio albums. 2017 Catches These Vibes and Trap Star Turned Pop Star. PnB Rock is survived by his 2 daughters, Milan and Zuri, who he shared with Steph. He was only 30 years old. It's sad. These young men are losing their lives at such a young age due to just the vicious behavior of other young black men. And People don't want to have these conversations, but they need to. We have, I believe, a crisis when it comes to young black men. A lot of these young black men are out of their minds, and we see that. A lot of these young black men are completely out of their minds. I'm seeing story after story after story of black men just doing some of the stupidest things you could possibly think of, right? And we have a problem that no one wants to address. We have issues, and people say, well, this is happening to rappers. This happened to men that ain't rappers. There are men who ain't rappers that get robbed. What we have as a problem is that a lot of, if you have the poverty rate is getting crazy. You're in a city like Los Angeles where there's a lot of rich people, and especially when it comes to the melanated community, there's an uptick in viciousness from the melanated community. If you look at these crimes and who's committing them, who they're committing those crimes against. Look at these brazen robberies where they're breaking into businesses and stealing all the stuff out of there, man. There's an issue there. Now with PnB Rock, he did not deserve to lose his life. He really didn't. This is sad all around. Now back to his baby mother girlfriend, Steph. Steph posted that they were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and she's bearing the brunt of a lot of blame on social media. Okay? Not a lot, but there are people who feel like her dropping the location is what got him caught. Okay, now again, I'm not gonna sit here and point fingers, but a lot of times when you are an artist, a rapper, because you know it's dangerous to be a rapper, right? You can't tell everybody what your location is. Just look at the situation with Pop Smoke. You can't let everybody know where you're at, because something bad can possibly happen. And listen, again, I'm not here to blame anybody, but I'm just talking about how it looks, the optics. If you look at the optics of the situation, she posting that is why people were able to know where he was in order to rob him. Not only did she post they were at the restaurant, but the name of the restaurant, the Addy. And there are people who are saying that if she had never posted that, this may not have happened. Now, down the line, we're going to find out what happened, okay? But just right now, just looking at this, there are people who are saying, why did she do this? And this possibly could have led to this happening to PnB Rock, who did not deserve to lose his life. I don't care how much jewelry PnB Rock is wearing. That doesn't give any of you idiots the right to take this man's life. Get a job, become a rapper, make your own money. But that's the streets for you, right? If I don't have it, I'm gonna go get it from you. And if you're not gonna give it to me, I'm just gonna take your life. It's getting crazy out here. The world is going crazy. And these rappers losing their life is just a small part of it. There's something bigger going on. The energy is way different. The energy's been different for a couple years now. I would say since 2016, 2017, the energy's been different out here, man. It's like anything goes. And these rappers are losing their lives at young ages. He was only 30. 2 children. A whole life to live, and now he's not here anymore. That's a tragedy. But we got to get to the deeper problem that is going on in these communities, to where these brazen robberies are happening. This is brazen. This is what, during the day? In a restaurant, people. In a restaurant. This happened in a, PnB Rock wasn't walking down the sidewalk. He wasn't in a parking lot. He was sitting in a restaurant eating. That's just how brazen these people are getting out there in LA. So let me know what y'all think, man. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.